Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Hoover HL1572D3 washing machine. It's a bit of a mouthful. And this video has really come around because one of my YouTube subscribers has asked for a review or to show them a Hoover washing machine. So this one's for you, Sandra. Thanks for the request. But what I want to do is to show you around the machine some of the features and benefits that it's got. And there is also another feature on here called One Touch. That's an app, and what I want to do is to actually set it up and just see how easy it is, because I'll be honest, I've not done it yet. So I've got the machine plugged in. Let's have a look. So what I'll do is, first of all, I'll show you the control panel, and you'll notice first of all you've got the soap drawer on the left hand side. I'll go through this in a moment. You will notice on the front here it says 7 kilogram, a triple plus, and then 1500 spin. So as it says there, this has a maximum load of 7 kilograms, and this one has a maximum spin speed of 1500, which is actually a very good spin. What you will find is that there are a lot of washing machines within the Hoover range that the specification and everything are identical to this, but with different spin speeds or load sizes. So they vary from sort of 6 kilogram all the way up to about 9 or 10 kilogram. And also the spin speeds vary from 12 up to 1500. But for the purpose of this video, then clearly I'll be showing you this model, but the actual specification and the workings of it will be similar to all of the other models. So really the first thing to show you is the control dial in the middle, and as you can see you've got all the programs listed around the side here, and as we turn it on there's a little beep there. And what it shows you is on the right hand side here you've got a nice clear red LED display. And for the first program, I won't go through all the programs, but just really to point out some of the programs. So this one, the first program, the rapid 14, 30 and 44 minutes, clearly as it's showing you've actually got 3 programs within one selection. So it's either 14, 30 or 44 minutes. And the way to change that, clearly the first program is 14 minutes, is you press that button there, and that will just change it between the 3 programs. And clearly, as it's showing, you select one of the programs, but the main thing to bear in mind is that each of those programs have a different maximum load. So on the 14-minute program, that has a maximum load of 1 kilogram. The 30-minute program has a maximum load of 2.5 kilograms. And the 44-minute program has a maximum load of 3.5 kilograms. So if you want to do about half load, then I'd recommend putting it on the 44-minute program, because what you can find is if you try and do a big load and you've only selected the 14-minute, then either it will take longer, or what you will find is the washing performance won't be as good as you want. The next one to show you is the 59-minute program. And with that, on this machine it's roughly 2.5 kilogram maximum load. So what you will find is that most of these programs are a partial load. You can't put a full 7 kilogram load into it. You would need to come around to things like the cotton program and the whites and the active Eco 20. So it's mainly these programs where you've got the maximum load of 7 kilograms. So just while I'm on the cotton program at the moment, clearly you can see at 3 hours 51 that seems a very long program. What you will find when the machine first of all starts up, so when you've got the door shut, then the kg mode light will come on, and what that's basically doing, that is detecting the load size, and it also sends a certain amount of water through, and it will detect how dirty the clothes are. And that can take a couple of minutes, and what you'll find normally after about 7 or 8 minutes that this time will change, and that's because it's detected the load, it's weighed the clothes, and it knows then how much water it needs and how long the program will take. So don't be scared off by these long wash times to start with, but what you can do, there are quite a few adjustments you can do. So the first one is you can alter the temperature. So on this cotton program you can go up to 60 degree. If you do want the full 90 degree, then you would need to select the whites program, and then that gives you the option to go up to a 90. But just while we're on the cotton program, just show you this again. And what you've also got is you can alter the spin speed. So it does default to 1500, which to be fair I do like. Some of the machines start at a lower spin speed and you have to scroll all the way through to get back up to the maximum, which can be quite annoying. So at the bottom there you've got the no spin option. So if you're going out, for example, and if you don't want the clothes to spin yet, then you have got that option at the bottom. So just while I'm in this section, you'll notice a little key symbol underneath here. And once the machine has started, if you press and hold those two buttons, so the temperature selection and the spin speed option, then you'll notice a little key symbol appears on the display. And this is mainly while the machine is actually in operation. But what this does, this stops little fingers coming along and pressing buttons and moving the dial around to change the program, which can be quite frustrating. So it's nice that Hoover have made it really easy, and it's very well laid out, so it's clear what the key symbol does, and if you need to get rid of it. So if you want to cancel the child lock, then just put your fingers on the buttons again for 3 seconds. So just back to the cotton program, I was saying about the long wash times that can concern some people, but what you have got, you've actually got an option on here to select how dirty the clothes are. So if you're washing things like rugby kits or football kits that get really dirty over the weekend with the kids, then personally I'd recommend leaving it on the longer wash. But if it's really everyday washing, then I would recommend pressing this button here, just in the middle, and you've got 3 different levels of dirtiness for the clothes, you could call it that. And what this will do, as you can see, it's reduced it from over 3 hours down to just under 2 hours. And I know for some people they'll still look at that and think it's quite a long wash, but the only comment is that don't rely on quick washes all the time. The main thing is that by doing some of these longer washes, they can be a lot more economical, so it uses less electricity, and also the washing performance will be a lot better by doing some of these longer washes, and also they can look after the fabric a lot better. So just going back to this, so you've got the second level, which is 2.5 hours, and then you go back up to the third level, which is just under 4 hours. So that's a really, really good feature, and I must admit I do like that. So the next option on here is the delay start, and this can be very useful if you just want to delay the start of the wash. I won't go all the way up there, but you can go up to 24 hours that you can delay it by. And that's very useful if you've got things like economy 7, so if you want to get cheap electricity overnight, then all you do is you just press it for the number of hours that you want it to be delayed by. So the last thing on the control panel is the options button, and you've actually got 3 options down the right hand side here. So the first one is the extra rinse, and what it does is just adds an extra rinse to the end of the wash program. And the main advantage is if there's anybody in the household that suffers with things like skin allergies, then what you can do is you can actually add the extra rinse, and that can really help, so it's nice to have that option. The next one, which is quite a good option, this one's called Hygiene Plus, and the reason it's flashing because at the moment it won't allow me to select that, and the reason is that on this option we need to select a 60-degree wash, and what this will do, now it will allow me to do it. Basically what this does, so it just allows deep cleaning of your clothes by maintaining the same temperature for the whole wash. So again, that can be very good as a different option. And the last one is the easy ironing, and what this does is this just reduces the creases within the clothes by not having the full agitation of the spin at the end of the program. So I did say at the beginning of the video that I'll try and show you the one touch option, and if you just go and download the Hoover Wizard app, just have a look for that and then download it and just go through the different settings. It's good because you don't have to give too much information, but once you've got it all set up, then that's what it will look like, and all you need to do, so I must admit I've not done this yet, so first of all add new, and if we have a look, so clearly this is a washing machine. If I just pop today's date in there, so that's just the purchase date. And the next thing it wants to know is the serial number of the appliance. The other option is that you can actually tap to scan the QR code, and you'll find both of those are just on the left hand side as you open the door. So what I'll do is I'll just try and scan the QR code, and what that's done, so that's got the information from the QR code and it's input all the numbers into the serial number section. So that's worked really well, and so far so good. That's come up with the model number, the serial number, and it clearly knows it's a washing machine. So once you've got that set up, you do need to make sure that you have got NFC on your phone and the NFC is enabled. The next thing it's showing, this is just the main menu here, and it's saying no statistics found, so ready to start reports. So just so it's telling me to turn the dial on, which clearly it is. So you do need to put it into the One Touch position, and then place the phone near the One Touch logo, which is just on the right hand side there. And after a couple of seconds on there, that's just saying wait. So hopefully you can see this. But now we've got it all set up, there is an option at the top for the programs, and basically what this allows you to do is you can actually download different programs, and hopefully over time there will be different program options that update with the One Touch app, and it's listing all the programs. And what you can do is you can actually select a certain program for the One Touch program option on the left hand side. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but I must admit this is actually a really good option. And you've also got things like what's called Clever Care at the top right hand side here. You've got the auto hygiene option, so it's special cycle designed to clean the drum and avoid bad odours. So that's a really good option. And what you'll find, hopefully on this, it will actually update over time. So you've got things like the filter clean, so that can remind you when things need to be done. And what you'll also find over time, that okay, at the moment, because I've only just enabled this, you'll have things like reports that are available for things like if there's any issues that arise, then it should show within this main reports. But I must say, really as a first glance, and this genuinely is the first time I've actually set this up, I am very impressed. So just to show you the door on the machine, you've got the handle just on the right hand side here. It's a catch around the back, so it's nice and easy to open the door. Even if you do suffer with your hands, then that's quite a nice easy door to open. And on the inside here we've got the metal door catch, which most appliances have now, but some of the cheaper machines don't have, so it's nice to see we've got a metal door catch. As you go inside the machine, on this one it is quite a shallow drum, but the main thing to consider is that it's a nice large porthole. So I will just measure that, and the porthole size on that is around 31 centimeters, and you will find that compared to other machines in this price range that is quite a lot bigger. So the main advantage of that is it's just nice and easy to get the clothes in and out of. So at the bottom here you've got access to the pump, and all you need to do is just unscrew that. I won't do it at the moment because there might be some water in there. It is important that whenever you do it, to make sure the machine isn't on. If you do it when it's on, then you might get quite a soggy floor. But then that's really things like a coin trap, and what you'll also find is if any bits have dropped out during the wash, then go and have a look here first, because you might find they're behind there. And it's nice and easy, so it's just a little flap, and then it just shuts up and you're ready to go. So when it comes to the soap drawer, it's nice and easy to open. All you do is just put it like that. And you've got the three standard compartments. You've got the pre-wash, main wash and conditioner. And what I normally try and do is to show you how easy it is to pull the soap drawer out. And unlike quite a few other manufacturers where they have a button in the middle, all you need to do on this is just tip it up and then it pulls out. So it's nice and easy. I would recommend every now and then taking this apart, and don't necessarily put this front part in the dishwasher, But if you have got a dishwasher, stick it on a high temperature and give this all a good hot soapy wash. And then once that's done, then that just drops back in, nice and easy. Now, as I normally do, I'll try and show people around the back of the machine, and as with a lot of machines, it's a fairly standard layout. You have got the 4 transit bolts, and that is imperative for those to come out. If you don't, then you could damage the machine and it won't be covered under any of the warranty that Hoover offer. The next thing to show you is the waste. So the waste pipe is quite a good length. Well, I suppose it's a fairly standard length, but that comes out from the bottom right here of the machine, and also the mains lead is at the top left of the machine. You do actually get a new cold water hose. Clearly, as with most machines now, it is cold feed only, but you do get a new pipe with that as well. If you are thinking of buying one of these machines, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Hoover HL1572D3 washing machine. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video, leave any comments below. Again, it was a comment from Sandra that has encouraged me to do this, and I must say so far I'm very impressed with the washing machine. Leave any comments, so either about with the video, what you thought about it, or if you've got one of these machines, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.